Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Arthur's point of view. Min Yoongi was the businessman who was urgently called in mafia auction by his friend Mafia King Kim Nam-joon. Yoongi was bidding for commercial things and Joon was bidding for mafia related things. Next item was presented as boy. Yoongi was shocked to see him. He was against this auction, but Joon told him in mafia world it was common. When Yoongi found out if boy was sold, then his newborn baby would have killed. He couldn't see this much cruelty and brought the boy along with his newborn son in $1 million with the help of June. He took both of them in his big mansion and took care of them. Boy regained his consciousness and told him that he was Jimin. His husband was mafia. After his death, he was kidnapped by rival mafia and sold in an auction. Yoongi offered him to stay with him and took care of house. Everything was going well. Yunmin came closer to each other while taking care of Cookie. Yoongi wanted to propose Jimin. For that, he brought 2 rings for him. But when he returned home, he found Jimin hugging a man who was none other than his husband, Jung Ho-seok. Jimin remembered his past. Yoongi and Ho-seok verbally showed their authority on Jimin and Cookie. Let's see what happens next. Ho-seok looked at Ringbox and whispered in Yoongi's ear, "Don't forget your place. Jimin is my husband, Cookie is my son. They are only mine. I will take them back." Yoongi looked at him. "No power in this world can snatch away my love and my son from me. They are only mine." Took back Cookie in his arms and he stopped crying. "See, there should be love in a relationship, not force." Ho-seok smirked. "Let's see." Jimin, "What are you two doing?" Ho-seok, "Nothing, just thanking him to take care of my husband and my son." Jimin, "Come, let's have dinner together." Ho-seok, "Yes, please, I'm so hungry." Jimin, "Yoongi, where are you going?" Yoongi, "To change the clothes." Jimin took Ho-seok to dining room. Yoongi quickly came back with Cookie and saw Ho-seok was smiling while sitting on the chair and Jimin was bringing the dishes from the kitchen. Yoongi didn't say anything to him. He placed Cookie on the dining table and went to kitchen to help Jimin in bringing the dishes and preparing Cookie's milk bottle. Ho-seok looked at Cookie. "Cookie, I'm your dada. Come to me." Cookie looked at Ho-seok. "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah." Ho-seok grabbed Cookie's hand. "You are so small." Cookie pulled back his hand and happily started throwing his hands and legs while looking at the kitchen. "Pa, pa, pa, pa." Jimin smiled and placed the bottle of milk on the table. "Yoongi, Cookie is calling you." Yoongi shouted back, "I'm coming." Ho-seok picked the bottle of milk. "Cookie, come, let me feed you." Jimin, "Leave him. You eat your dinner." Yoongi will feed him. Hoshuk placed Cookie in his arms. I'm his dada. Why would Yoongi feed him? Tried to feed Cookie, but he didn't drink it. I think he isn't hungry right now. It's okay. He can drink later. Yoongi came back with another dish and served in Jimin's plate. Have it. Looked at Cookie, who was wiggling in Hoshuk's hand and throwing his hands in air. Wait, I'm coming to take you, monkey. You can't jump to me. Went to Cookie and brought him to his chair along with his milk bottle. Hoshuk, he isn't hungry. Yoongi placed the bottle on Cookie's lips and he started drinking. He is hungry but very choosy. He doesn't drink by anyone's hand. You eat. Hoshuk glared at Cookie, then Yoongi, and ate the first bite. Jimin, food is so tasty. You still cook so good. Jimin, thank you. I didn't know cooking. Mom, Hoshuk's mom, taught me. Hoshuk, you have her taste. Offered him bite. Taste it. Yoongi, while munching his food, Jimin couldn't eat spicy food. His mouth and throat started burning. Hoshuk looked at Jimin's plate. But he's eating the same dish. Why are you lying? Jimin ate everything. Jimin, no Hoshuk, Yoongi is right. He isn't lying. I couldn't eat spicy food at home too. For me, mom always prepared non-spicy food. Yes, the dish on my plate is same, but Yoongi modified it. Now it's not spicy. Served him. Taste it. Hoshuk tasted the dish. Sorry, I didn't notice that you couldn't eat spicy dishes. Jimin, it's okay. You were busy. I don't mind. Time skipped at midnight. Hoshuk left from there. Jimin was sleeping in his room with Cookie and Yoongi was sleeping in his room. Yoongi couldn't sleep. He came to balcony to take fresh air, but Jimin was sitting on the cold marble floor while hugging his legs, pushing them against his chest. He sat on the floor and gentle tapped on his arms to not scare him. Yoongi, are you alright? Jimin looked at him. What are you doing here? Yoongi, I couldn't sleep so came here to take fresh air. But what are you doing here? Did monkey again wake you up by his crying? Jimin, no, he is sleeping peacefully. Yoongi, then Jimin, nothing. Yoongi, you can share it with me. I may not be able to help you, but at least I can listen to what you have to say. I will provide you my ears to listen, my shoulders to cry, arms to hug, and myself to relay. Jimin, why does it always happen that when we try to move on and forget about our past and finally feel happy in the present, the past came back to haunt us with its memories? Yoongi, maybe because the past is something that we can never erase, Jimin. It's part of our life. No matter how far we walk, it follows quietly behind. But that doesn't mean it owns us. You can never forget your past, Jimin. No matter how hard you try, the more you want to forget it, the more it will remind you. Jimin, then what should we do with past? It's not something which brings a smile, it hurts. Yungi, nothing. You can't do anything with past rather than accepting it and move on. Jimin, but what if it's impossible to accept it? Yungi, nothing is in this world is impossible, Jimin. Everything happened in our life just to teach us, sometimes to show us how strong we are, so sometimes to realize our mistake. Jimin, strong, really? Yungi, believe me or not, but your true strength comes out when you were in deep pain. How you handled that situation, whether by crying alone, screaming, blaming yourself, hurting yourself, or choosing to believe in yourself. Hard times gives us the strength and teach us the valuable lessons. Jimin, it's all just a saying. Hard times only come to hurt us and to break us. Yungi, it's not the truth. Yeah, at the time when we are going through up and downs, we felt that it's only come to break us, but it's not at all the truth. Often we don't realize it at that time, but when we look back later, we understood that everything happened for our good. If it hadn't happened, we wouldn't be where we are today. Jimin, do you think I'm strong? Yungi, if you are breathing and still able to speak, to share your thoughts, then congratulations. You are already so strong. Weak people don't have voice. They don't have courage to speak, but you do. That's what makes you strong. Jimin smiled. You should have been a philosopher, not a businessman. Jungi, my mom always told me instead of blaming and cursing yourself, focus on finding a solution. There is no use thinking about what's already done. You can't change it, but you can learn from it and make sure it doesn't happen again. Jimin, your mom is such a good lady. She knows how to console you without giving false hope. Yungi, can I say something? Jimin, say? Yungi, running away from the past won't help you. You have to accept your past. Jimin, do you know what Hoshok said? Yungi, no, I have no interest in knowing that. Whatever he said should stay between you two. It's your personal matter. Jimin ignored his words. He told me to come at his hotel with Cookie. He came here to take us back. Should we go? Yungi, what could I say? He is your husband, Dad is your son. It should be your decision. Jimin sadly chuckled. Husband, Dad. It was a big event and my friend has to perform with his group, but she fell extremely sick. If because of her their performance gets ruined, it would impact bad on her career as she did so much hard work to get here. She called me for help. She wanted a girl who could take her place in the event. I tried so hard but couldn't find any girl who could replace her. For saving her reputation, I took her place, performed in girl costume. Nobody could identify that I am a boy and not girl because of my getup and makeup. Even the manager too. In that event, Hoshok's mom saw me. She told Hoshok about me and her desire to get me as her daughter-in-law. Hoshok was a mafia king. For him, his mom's words were final. He could do anything for her. His men kidnapped me and took me to him when I was changing. Hoshuk, so you are the one who won my mom's heart? Jimin, what are you saying? Hoshuk went to him. You are going to be my wife. Jimin, have you lost your mind? I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. Removed his wig. See? Hoshuk, what? Jimin, yes, for helping my friend, I disguised as a girl. Now let me go. Hoshuk, whether you are a boy or girl, I don't care. If my mom wants you as my wife, then you have to become my wife and act like a girl. Jimin, have you lost your mind? I'm a boy, why would I behave like a girl? Hoshuk showed his loaded gun in Jimin's mouth. I don't like if anyone question me. I won't take much time to enter all the bullets in you. You will do what I say. Wear your wig. You are coming to my home. Jungi, is he a psycho or what? Instead of clearing his mom's misunderstanding, he kidnapped you and forced you to pretend like a girl just to please his mom? Jimin, I thought exactly like you, but when I met with his mom and at night I asked to him, he told me that his mom was a heart patient and already got two major heart attack, but doctors somehow saved her. Her heart was very weak. Doctor warned Hoshuk that maybe she couldn't bear third attack as her heart was really very weak. Doctor advised him to make her happy and couldn't give her any shocking news. Yungi, oh, so he was concerned for his mom. Jimin, he was scared for her life. Just like a normal child, he didn't want to lose her. He wasn't the bad man. He never misbehaved with me. Never forced me to do anything except behaving like a girl. His mom was so nice. I didn't know cooking. She taught me cooking. She used to cook for me, took me for shopping, gossiped with me so many times she scolded. Who shook for me? Everything was going well, but one day at dinner time she expressed the desire to be a grandmother. Her wish was the command for Hoshuk. He Hoshuk, mom wants a grandchild. Jimin, her demands are increasing day by day. We can't fulfill her all the demands. I think we should tell her the truth that I'm a boy, not a girl. Hoshuk, no, we can't do this. Any type of shock can be risky for her. If she wants grandchild, then we would give him that. Jimin, how? Are you planning to kidnap a kid too? And what will you say to her? Mom, you want a grandchild, so I brought it for you. Here is your grandchild. And she would believe you? Hoshuk, we will use surrogacy. You have to act like a pregnant woman. Rest I will handle with doctor. She shouldn't know anything. Jimin, what? Yungi, that was wrong. You two were lying again and again. Jimin, I tried to make Hosham understand, but he didn't listen. When Cookie was born, she was so happy. After a week, Hoshuk went on his mission. I was changing, but mom came and our lie exposed. She got the big shock. She thought I did something to her daughter in law. I told her the truth. After knowing the truth, her love turned into hatred. Next day, we got Hoshuk's death news. Mom was shattered. His rival attacked on our house to take Hoshuk's belongings. Mom offered me and Cookie to rival to save Hoshuk's belongings. She wasn't in her right senses. She was completely lost by Hoshuk's grief. His rival put me and Cookie in a cage. I somehow ran away, but they again caught me and sent for auction. My luck was good that you saved me and Cookie, Yungi. But where were Hoshuk in these 5 months? If he was alive, then why didn't he show up? Why did he wait for 5 months? Jimin, he was in coma. Few days ago he got the discharge from the hospital. Yungi cupped Jimin's face. I am with you in your all the decision, whether it's going to Hoshuk or staying here with me. Choose wisely. You aren't alone. Cookie's with you. Your decision would affect his life too. Jimin hugged Yungi tightly. Thank you. Time skipped at next day. Jimin came to Hoshuk's hotel with Cookie. Cookie was sleeping peacefully. Hoshuk became happy to see them. Hoshuk, Jimin, you came back. I knew it. You will definitely come back to me. After all, you are my husband. You have to come back to me. About to hug Jimin. Jimin, wait a minute, Hoshuk. Placed Cookie on the couch and again came back in front of him. I have so many questions, Hoshuk. First of all, neither are you my husband nor Cookie's dad. We never had married. You only kidnapped me and told to mom that you got married. Cookie is my son because by which Cookie was born was mine, not yours. Hoshuk, what does it matter, Jimin? Cookie is our son. We were together for 2 years. If you want, we will marry too. Jimin, yeah, we were together for 2 years, and in 2 years, by living in a same room, we behaved like strangers. Hoshuk was stranger. We talked a lot. Jimin, yeah, we talked a lot, but only on how to make mom fool, how to play with her emotions. Hoshuk, you also know very well that whatever I did for mom's health. Jimin, you made her health worse. Do you know she sold me and Cookie to your rival? I begged for her, but she didn't see anything. If Yungi hadn't brought me, then they would have killed Cookie and me. Hoshuk, whatever she did due to her grief, not intentionally. She loved you so much. Jimin, I agreed, but it all happened because of you and your wrong decision. There was nothing in between us. I came here just to tell you my decision that I would never come back to you. I have chosen my path and it goes to Yungi, not to you. Hoshuk, that means Yungi, don't trust him. Jimin, you better don't tell me whom do I trust and whom not. Yungi brought me for $1 million but never tried to force me to do anything. He took care of me and Cookie more than you. He gave me the respect which you never gave to me. His love and care clearly visible from his eyes. He brought the ring for me to propose, but seeing you didn't give it to me. Even after having so much love for me and Cookie, he didn't express his love because he didn't want to put me in any dilemma. He told me to make a decision by my own. He didn't say a single word against you. He didn't try to manipulate me. He didn't even know that we both never had in any relationship. We didn't even share a hug. He didn't know Cookie was only my son. He loved me and Cookie as we are. He didn't try to change us. Horseshoe grabbed Jimin's hand. You can't leave me, Jimin. I never disrespect you. I never forced you. I gave you all the happiness. I love you. Jimin yanked his hand. You never looked at me, Horshook. You forced me to change my whole identity. You don't even realize how much I lied just because of you. Mom gave me happiness, but not you. You are talking about love? Tell me, what's my favorite color? My favorite food, my hobby, my dream? Do you even know a single thing about me? Hoshuk, give me a chance, Jimin. I can do anything for you and Cookie. Everyone deserves a second chance. Please don't go. Jimin, not everyone gives second chance, Hoshuk. If I was alone, then maybe I thought about it. But Cookie is with me. I can't spoil his life. He deserves a dad like Yoongi. Hoshuk, Jimin, I would be become like Yoongi. Jimin, you can never be. If Yoongi hadn't there, we wouldn't have died. For you, I can't forget Yoongi's care. I can't be this much ungrateful. You can never go against your mom and tell her the truth. Hoshuk, how would I tell her the truth when she already died the day when she sold you to my rival? Jimin, shocked. What? Hoshuk, yes. Now you don't need to disguise as girl. Jimin, my sympathy is with you, but heart is with Yoongi. I'm sorry. You are my past, but Yoongi is my future. Picked Cookie in his arms and left. Jimin left with Cookie. He didn't look back. No doubt Hoshuk was good, but not for Jimin and Cookie. There Jimin was ending her relationship with Hoshuk, and here Yoongi was sitting on the grass and talking with a cat. Yoongi, what happened? You also miss Monkey and Jimin? They aren't here. Now there is no one who can feed you. They went to Hoshuk. What? What are you saying? Oh, you want to know why didn't I tell him about my feelings? Why didn't I try to stop them? I didn't want to put him in any dilemma. He already suffered a lot in his past. If I fight with Hoshuk and take them, they would never be happy. Mom always said, never force anyone to stay in your life. If they are meant for you, they will return. Otherwise, by staying with you, they will never be yours. I want them, but not forcefully. Jimin is a mature and intelligent boy. Whatever decision he has taken, he must have taken it after a lot of thoughts. He knew very well what's good or bad for them. I'm happy for them, and you should be happy too. Ah! He was talking with a stray cat while smiling in pain. Suddenly, something hit on his back. He turned around and found Cookie was in a toy remote control car, wearing a cute monkey Pulsey. Yoongi, monkey, you here? Picked him in his arms. Cookie showed him a ring that he brought last night for Jimin. Ba 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 ba. Yoongi, ring. Jimin, ring. Would you marry me and want to become your monkey's dada? Yoongi, are you sure? Jimin, I never been this much sure ever in my life. I close the chapter of my past forever. I want you to spend my life with you, not as a caretaker of your house, but as a caretaker of your heart, as your legally wed husband. Would you be mine? Jungi dropped Cookie in the car and hugged Jimin tightly. Yes, I do. You don't know how much I waited for this day. I'm so happy to get you both. Cookie angrily bubbled. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jimin looked at Cookie's angry face. Oops, look like someone is getting jealous. Jungi broke the hug and picked Cookie in his arms. Sorry, monkey, I forget you. Sometimes life separates us, not to break us, but to show us who truly stands by our side. Love isn't proven by words, it's revealed through care, patience, and sacrifice. Even when fate tears hearts apart, those meant to stay will always find their way back. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, but it heals the wound love once bleed for. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. How was Jimin's decision? Whether you love each other or not, but if you are in any type of relationship, you have to give each other respect and try to protect each other's dignity. Love is secondary, but dignity always comes first. You can compromise with anything, but not with dignity and self respect. If Hoshiyuk had taken the stand for Jimin and tried to make his mom understand, then he wouldn't have lost Jimin and Cookie. The difference between Hoshiyuk and Yoongi was Yoongi never forced Jimin to do anything even after he brought him for $1 million. But Hoshiyuk didn't even force him to stay with him. He forced him to pretend as a girl. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.